Y'all, it's Blake with DBW Trend Kennels. I'm not hunting, as you can see, but today I'm going to be going checking some coon traps with my buddy, and I'm going to be stopping by the kennels to feed and water the dogs and just show y'all what's going on today. I'm hopefully going to be doing something with maybe building new kennels or maybe some undetermined things for the future, but y'all stay tuned and we'll get that stuff sorted out, and I'll post some videos about it and just have a grand old time. But today we're going to be checking some coon traps and seeing what we can get into, feed and water the dogs, maybe go hunting a little bit later, we'll see. Alrighty, I'll be right back. We're here at the kennels. I'm going to get out and show you the dogs and feed them a little bit and water them. Maybe let them run a little bit. You never know. So we got Drifter here, and I've had him since he was a little pup. I'll show you some pictures of him when he was little, what he's doing when he was at pup stage. He is a purebred blue tick coon hound. I got him out of buddy. I got him out of I got him out of Holly Creek's Tree Talking Bubba. And this dog, he's done great from the start. He loved the coon tail, loved the coon skins, loved tracking with some other dogs. Let me get over here. He's loved tracking with other dogs, and it's really all you could really ever ask for. And coon hunting dog. And this is Edge. Edge over here. I'll let him out. This is him right here. I don't know if you can see him good. This is him. He is a purebred English hound. He's unpapered because his mom and daddy were bear hunters. His grandmother was a diehard coon hunting dog, and this old feller he got litter of pups. He got some from good coon hunting bloodline, and he started bear hunting with his pups, and hopefully we can turn him back into a good coon hunting wolf pup. I've got some performance listing papers hopefully on the way for him. They should be on the way. You know how UKC gets. But I'm going to turn yous around and feed them real quick. Here's Edge. He already knows where the food is, obviously. One thing that puppies love is good food. Come on here. Come on, Edge. Get in the kennel. There he is, eating his food. Now, as you can see, the water's getting about halfway full. I usually water them about twice a week. And this time, the second time, he's been drinking a lot more water because he's been out coon hunting. He ain't never done that before. Hey, you get out of his food. Your food's over here. Come here, kennel. Here. Edge, kennel. Yes, sir. Good boy. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. starting to listen like a champ. Hopefully he keeps that when we say go hunting, but we don't always try for listening dogs, we just try for hunting dogs. We got these chickens here who try to thief the dog's food. He'll keep them away. This pup, he'll just sit here and let him take off with his food, and that's why we got him in the cage. I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna go get their water. I need 2 hands, so I can't record this, unfortunately. But I'll get right back. All right, we're down here, and this is Buddy. He's my American Pit Bull Terrier. He is untrained and unpapered, except for sit, stay here, and roll over. He's a good boy, but we got to keep him tied up because he likes to chase our cattle. Sometimes I like to get him out here on the e-collar and just let him run around with the e-collar, make sure I know where he's at and make sure he's not getting into any trouble, and that way I can find him and get him caught so we don't get too bad off, too far away. And he's a roamer. We love him to death, but he's a little bit of trouble, ain't you, buddy? He's a good boy. Something I think is pretty cool. You turn this on, the pressure is so high, it might just do that. Get all over you, but ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a pretty warm day. I love water. I can't complain. Get over here, water dogs, listen to the chickens be ornery because of the loud water, and I'm gonna fill these buckets up and get them back up to the hound dogs. I got one dog his water, and the next dog his water, and now I'm just gonna let them run around for a minute, goof off, because sometimes dogs just gotta goof off a little bit, you know? I mean, you can't be as serious 100% of the time. I mean, and like, who wants to be serious 100% of the time? He knows he's only supposed to hunt at nighttime. I mean, he knows what he's ought to do and what he shouldn't do. And they're just gonna have a good old time right here. Our old little Edge coming right through here. What are you doing, Edge? But yeah, there ain't nothing wrong if your dogs know how to listen to you. If you want to let your hunting dogs out and play around in the yard. I mean, if your dog don't listen to you, that's not a good idea. You just got to teach. Some of them listen, some of them don't listen. You just got to teach them to listen. Like, for instance, Drifter, here. Oh, well, he's going to make a liar out of me. Here, Drifter, here. Come here, buddy. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, he come to me. And sometimes he's a little hard-headed, but, you know, he'll come in when I say to. And old Edge just follows wherever he goes. So there ain't nothing wrong with that. And you just gotta love the life of a houndsman. All right, well, I'll let them run around here for a few minutes and I'll put them back up. Here they are. There's Edge and Drifter. I don't want them using too much of their energy right now because, like I said, I may go hunting again here later tonight. We'll see. But yeah, there's the kennels, and there was Buddy. And this is just another day in the life of a houndsman. So right now I'm waiting on my buddy to call, and we're gonna go check them coon traps together. I'm gonna take you down here and show you a couple things before he calls and just get Jens to know me. That's all I can do here. Those are the cows everybody likes to chase. We can't let him be doing that. We got too many little baby calves running around. We like to keep our calves tame instead of wild. And usually they try to kill any sort of coyote or anything they see come around them anyhow, so we can't have him trying to tear our cows' nerves up, and we can't have them trying to kill Buddy. So, you know, you got to take your pros and your cons when it comes to having a dog and owning what you're going to own. Like, you got to make sure you get the pet for your lifestyle, because if you get a pet for your ideal lifestyle, then it's really not going to work out. Like, I can't stress this enough. I'm a coon hunter. I got coon hounds. I got coon hounds to go coon hunting because coon hunting is my lifestyle. And I got Buddy. He's a good little pet, and he would be a good hog hunting dog. But we ain't got no hogs around here, and he would be great at it. But then we don't know anybody that can take him hunting. Which I love Buddy to death, and I couldn't just give him away to somebody. He's my buddy. That's why we named him Buddy. And I just love the dog. But when you're looking to buy a dog, make sure it's a dog that matches your lifestyle instead of a dog that you think's going to match your lifestyle in 10 months, because things being, your lifestyle may not turn out the way you think it will be in 10 months. Ask somebody who knows. You ask your parents or grandparents or whoever you got. Just things don't always turn out like you think they should, and sometimes it's for the better. But make sure when you're getting a dog of any kind, just make sure he's for you. Don't get a dog you think you're gonna like just because, oh well, I'm gonna do this next year. People have to just try it out themselves and figure it out. But I try to advise people on whatever I can. Alright, so I showed you my cows and I showed you my dogs and my kennels. So now it's time to just sit here and wait for my buddy to call. He's supposed to call me. I set some coon traps on his property, and I can understand him not wanting somebody on his property when they're not there. It's a little bit, I don't know, they got a lot of cattle and stuff they don't like people messing with, and I get it. I don't want people messing with my cattle. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait for him to call. Maybe I'll go grab my coon lights because it may be dark before he calls. I don't know, we'll see. Good news. I come out here off the driveway from the kennels and my buddy called me, so I probably ain't gonna need the light, so I'm just gonna head over there and I'll catch him when I get over yonder. Alright, I'm over here at my buddy's house, and I got 3 traps, one up the creek this way, one down the creek this way, and then I got one out back here. And we're gonna, hopefully we got a bunch, but you know, you can only get what you can only get. We'll see here in a minute. I'll get back with you. Alright, we're walking up to the trap, and so far I can tell that there's nothing in it. I'm gonna get up here a little bit closer and see if the bait's still there, see if it's gone and it just hasn't tripped or what. I'm gonna see what's going on, because this place seems like a pretty good spot for coon hunting. Or not coon hunting, but trapping anyhow. Okay, the bait is gone, and Well, now you finally decide to set off. I may take this one back to the house and work on it a little bit. I mean, I've had this trap for, I don't know, probably about 10 years now. So I'm gonna take it back to the house, see what's going on with it, maybe work on it a little bit, tinker around, and I'll get back with you on the next trap. I can see that trap from here. It's also not been set off. I'm going to come back and check that here in a minute. I'm leaving my trap here. And we got a trap on back there that we're gonna go check. But that one, where's it at? There it is. That one has not been set off. Neither was this one. I'm gonna check the bait in that one when we get back. There's another creek on up here. And the coon trap is over there on a road bed. I'll get to you when I get over there. Well, we got something. I got a little fence to hop over here. We'll see what we got. Looks like a coon. I'm gonna get up here closer and make sure it is a coon. I mean, it looks like a coon far away. It should be a coon. Well, let's see here. Yeah, it's a nice little coon. I'm gonna be taking him, releasing him on some land, letting him maybe produce or whatever. Maybe hunt him later on this week, who knows. Get over here and check the undercarriage. Maybe he'll climb up and let us see if he's a boar or a sow. He's a decent sized little bud. Let's see what you are. I mean, I don't want to misgender you or anything or any of that woke crap, but I do need to see if you're going to reproduce for me. Hey, buddy. Hey. Really don't want him to bite me. I'm just going to come over here and see. Oh no. Well, as you can see, I almost dropped my phone in the creek. But I'm a video cut off, but I figured out what he was. He was a he. He's a boar. And I'm gonna take him to some property that I can hunt maybe later this year or sometime next year, and just let him reproduce and see what happens. All right, well, I'll catch y'all back at the truck. So I lied to you, I'm not back at the truck. I'm over here at the trap. But here we are with my friend, and we're over here at the other trap. We're gonna see. It does have bait in it. We put peanut butter with bread on it, and that's what we caught that coon on, which y'all can use whatever y'all want. It just depends on preference. I'll leave this trap here for another night and see if we catch anything. And but yeah, like I said, bait's preference. I can advise y'all on anything I want, but I can't make anybody take my advice, and I can't really make my advice work for other people. I just know what works for me and what's convenient for me, and that's all I can share, really. All I can do. But I'm gonna leave this trap here another night. I'm gonna take these other two traps home. I'm gonna turn this coon loose later on video, and I'm gonna maybe work on this trap later tonight. I might record that, might not. But yeah, I think this is the end of the coon trapping stuff for tonight. So I'll catch you when I get back to the house. All right, well, I'm back at the house here. Me and my buddy, we're gonna wait till after dark, and we're gonna turn this coon loose on a little feeder bucket. We're gonna turn him loose on a little piece of property we don't plan on hunting until next year. We're just gonna let him sit there and eat the feeder bucket and fatten up till next hunting season, and then see if we can get him again. And hunting season ends at the end of this week. We got private lands only. That's kind of the only place I hunt, and And then we got taken season, which is after private lands. So we got a 3-month waiting period before the next season. So we're not going to be hunting this coon until next year, hopefully. And hopefully he'll just stay there on the feeder bucket until we get him. We get that feeder bucket taken up, and we can start again next year. So that's the plans, and I'll catch ins whenever we're out there and we're taking the coon loose, cutting the coon loose, might I say. It's getting darker. I'm gonna go ahead and take this coon out. My friend said he couldn't come with me. He had something come up, but I'm gonna be taking the Ranger, and I'm gonna set this coon out on the feed bucket, and hopefully he'll just stay around until next season. I don't think we'll be hunting this spot don't think we'll be hunting this spot, like I said, till next season. So I'm gonna set him loose and hopefully he stays around. So here's the trap that I gotta check out when I get back. I'll put the other one in here for safekeeping. Gotta get him out of here. Close that back up. And here the old son of a gun is. He's a pretty little thing. Hopefully he gets up there and makes some pretty babies for us sometime around next year. And hopefully he sticks around. Take him over here to the Ranger. Put him in here. I'm taking him. There's a creek that kind of surrounds the whole area where I'm taking him. So if he decides to tear off and try and go far, far away, the creek's hopefully going to slow him down a little bit. I'm just going to try and make this as textbook of a catch and release as possible. No harm's going to come to him, and hopefully he sticks around until next hunting season. All right. We're here at the feeder bucket. Feeder bucket's down there. I'm going to take this coon. I'm gonna bring him on closer to the bucket. And there went a deer up that way. We've also put some fish heads, some fish heads and bones from where we filleted and had a fish fry a couple nights ago. And I'm gonna release him here real quick. And hopefully he'll just go on up a tree or something. There he went. He stopped somewhere over there. I'm gonna leave him alone. He went on over there towards the creek. He passed the food right up. He went right over the fish, so hopefully he'll smell them and think, hey, I'm hungry. I'm gonna come on back. So I'm going on over here to the Ranger. I'm gonna get out of here before he gets scared and goes on a little too far. I'm gonna put everything up and I'll catch you back at the house. I got the coon set out. As you can see, I got everything put up like it should be. And I'm gonna check this trap out here in a minute. I think I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Hope y'all have a great rest of your week. Just keep on keeping on. It's a good life. You just got to find it. And thank y'all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. And catch you on the next one.